Israel in focus. It's being advised by its allies to take a more cautionary approach in any response it may have for Iran. At the same time, we see a rise in anti-Semitism throughout the world, even on college campuses. The president of Columbia University testifies before the House Education Committee on Capitol Hill. Plus, I'll take you to Israel, where I interviewed Mike Evans and Natan Sharansky. All that and more coming up next on America's Hope. Good evening from New York. I'm Kelly Wright, and this is America's Hope. We thank you for joining us this hour. Tonight, we continue our focus on Israel, and while several world leaders, allies of Israel, are advising the country to exercise restraint in retaliating against that Iran strike, Israel says they will make their own decision on how to respond. Iran says any provocation will cause an escalation of war throughout the region. And on a related matter, anti-Semitism is on the rise globally, even here in the United States. Jewish students on college campuses continue to face hostilities since the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel. Pro-Hamas and pro-Palestinian demonstrations have been taking place on college campuses like Columbia University here in New York. Today, the president of Columbia testified before the Congressional House Committee on Education in Washington.
Jewish students, in fact, all students, have a right to attend college free from hostility and in compliance with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Columbia stands guilty of gross negligence at best, and at worst has become a platform for those supporting terrorism and violence against the Jewish people. Anti-Semitism must have no safe harbor in American universities.
Trying to reconcile the free speech rights of those who wanted to protest and the rights of Jewish students to be in an environment free of discrimination and harassment has been the central challenge on our campus and numerous others across the country.
Now, I recently traveled to Israel to meet with some survivors of the October 7th attack, as well as hostages' family members and even Americans who stand with Israel. Tonight, we'll hear from one of those Americans, Mike Evans, and we'll also hear from the founder of the Jewish agency who is combating anti-Semitism, Natan Sharansky. So, Mike, tell me what this is.
Well, this is, of course, the Friends of Zion Museum, which is part of the Friends of Zion Heritage Center campus, but we're just 800 meters from the Temple Mount. It's the closest property to the Hotel, the Western Wall. This is our entrance, one of the first 7 buildings built outside the walls of Jerusalem, right here, 7 homes, and then I told you about the manger, and these are Holocaust survivors giving words of hope.
Words of hope.
That's a nice word, hope. Here's your Indonesians, or they're Israelis. I'm not sure. They could be Israelis.
So you have people from all over the world coming here.
Let's go check them out and see where they're from. Where are you from?
Israel.
I am the founder.
Oh, how nice.
Have you been through it yet? Huh? Where in Israel are you from?
Shifela. Do you know where is Shifela?
Yes, yes. Yes, I know. You all from the same place? What are you, brothers and sisters? Friends? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very important museum here, really to show the world and to us.
Is this your...
Yes, hi, hello.
Your baby?
Yes.
You're the baby?
Yeah, I'm the oldest now.
She came to visit from LA.
Yeah,
from LA, okay.
Yeah, I'm a student.
Good evening, I'm Kelly Wright, and this is America's Hope, and I'm here in Israel, and right now I'm seated in the Friends of Zion Heritage Center in Jerusalem, and I'm introducing you to a very dear friend of mine, Mike David. Mike, it's good to have you on America's Hope, and I've come here to Israel to see if hope is still prevailing against all odds at a time of war in Israel, as you know, the Israeli war with Hamas. And here at the Friends of Zion Heritage Center, you've become like a focal point for many people to come get help, including Israeli Defense Forces. Talk to me about your vision here with Friends of Zion and what impact it has made.
Man's ability to confront evil is only determined by the inspiration they draw from the heroes in history. And Friends of Zion is a narrative of heroes in history. Friends of Zion is involved in every aspect of the state of Israel. We're fighting media wars. We're fighting economic wars. We're fighting ideological wars. And so we're working with every aspect of the state of Israel. The defense forces come here. We have Holocaust survivors here, Russian and Ukrainian. We have victims of terror. We have hostage families. We're involved every day with something significant to assist the state of Israel. And that's our call. We are evangelicals, but we're Zionists. The vast majority of the Zionists in the world are not Jewish. They're evangelical.
You know, I was coming here, and when I arrived at the airport, I couldn't help but see that Christians stand with Israel, and Christians stand with the Jewish nation. In addition to that, I saw a lot of the pictures of the hostages there at Ben Gurion Airport with the statement, "Bring them home now." In the wake of October 7th, how has Friends of Zion Heritage Center been involved in some of those campaigns to bring them home now or providing help for hostages and their families?
Well, I was with the hostages at the hotel on Thursday night with Sarah Netanyahu, and this was a prayer meeting. This was the nation of Israel. Rather than having a Purim event at the hotel, they wanted a prayer event, a Shema, at the hotel, blowing the ram's horns and praying for God to divinely intervene for the hostages. Now, the families that were there, a large percentage of them we know because we've been helping. They've been right here on the stage. We've been helping and working with them, and we know them personally.
So when you look at the situation here right now, and you know that the Biden administration is trying to get Israel to tamp down on its retaliatory strikes, and also trying to keep them from going into Rafah, where there are 1 million displaced Palestinians. The fallout there with the amount of deaths that have taken place there because of retaliatory strikes, how do you view that? What do you want America to see? Because America looks at it and attacks Israel as being genocidal, yet they seem to have forgotten October 7th.
Okay, you got almost 2 battalions in Rafah. Hamas murderers. Hamas murderers, same 911 type people that hit us in America. And the U.S. government is saying, oh, we won't give you the armaments you need because of human rights. The U.S. government is believing the lies. Who's the media? Hamas is the media.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this episode so far of America's Hope. If you'd like to see it in its entirety, just click on the link below. Thanks for watching.